Hello, hello, hello. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Today we're going to be doing a bit of a quick reading update energy. Anybody who is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising can watch this. Of course, even other signs are welcome to watch this as well. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that I do have, so we closed the enrollment for my beginner's course. We're not going to be reopening that, but there is an option to still enroll into my astrology course if you go into intermediate advanced, which comes with free access to beginner's course. So for those of you who wanted to check out my astrology course, that option is still available in the description box. And I also have availability for people who book packages. So I have a package, which if you guys wanted to book both readings and also classes, you should check it out. It has 3 readings, full access to my beginners and intermediate astrology course plus tarot classes. The link to the package is going to be in the description box. And anyway, if you guys ever want to donate to the channel, the link to donate is down below. So I really hope that people who watch me on this channel, can support my projects. I love people who always give back. I don't like entitled viewers. So I hope you I don't know for how long this channel, by the way, is going to stay. I do have a new channel, so if you want to stay in touch there, do follow me there as well. I'm going to be, I don't know, honestly, it's not really a video about this, but I'm going to be adding a lot of different content from what I used to be doing before. I'm kind of on a new journey myself. So for those of you who want to stay in touch, make sure to follow my new channel. Link is in the description. Anyway, let's get started, guys. What do you guys need to know now? Interesting. We have here the 6 of Swords. It's kind of funny, but I knew that this card was going to come up. And by the way, I have a little bit of a complicated setup right now because I broke my, what do you call it? The thing which you put your camera on. Anyway, never mind. But we have the 6 of Swords here. I'm getting that you're leaving behind something. Honestly, I feel like it's soon. I feel like it could even happen during this Mercury retrograde. And of course, somebody will tell you that, oh, don't make final decisions during Mercury retrograde. Honestly, I think this type of generic advice astrologically is such bullshit because you don't know, unless you know your chart, you don't know how certain energies affect you. Mercury retrograde could actually be a great time of finding clarity for those people who really are, connecting to themselves, their soul, what their soul is telling them, other than, just some meme on the internet. And I feel like this Mercury retrograde, actually, for a lot of you, by the time it goes direct, on the 22nd, I believe, right? By the time it goes direct, for a lot of you, there will be this clarity about your true north that I feel like it's almost like you've been lost for a while and you knew that you were lost, and you even kind of lately started getting hints which direction to go to, but now it's kind of like everything is aligning in such a way where you're finally ready to leave behind what's been toxic, what's been unfulfilling for you, and really line up with your true north. And it's interesting because they say here that this Mercury retrograde in this month of June as well is what's giving you that that's kind of like that clarity. Let's see what else we have here. The 5 of Wands. Of course, I feel like as you're living some situations behind that were toxic to you, the devil, so to say, never gives up easy. So there might be some doubts on your way out of that kind of like toxic energies. And sorry, I'm just going to pull the chair and sit down. Sorry for this noise. I'm just having a very uncomfortable setup. But with the 5 of Wands here, what I'm seeing is that for a lot of you, it's time to cut something off. We have here the sign, which is like literally cutting out something. And I feel like literally, like I said just now, the devil energy, so to say, even though it's not a devil card, never gives up easy. It almost always wants to pull you down. As you start rising up, you might see interference of people in your life who are here to somehow, convince you that you are not worthy of the great heights that you've set your compass on. There are people who will tell you that what you want in life is not possible for you and that you're delusional. I've actually had this experience today, believe it or not. When I just tweeted something, or was it on Twitter? I forgot where it was. And like literally it was so insane where I was just talking about my own life, my own dreams, my own journey, and immediately it was attacked by people who were there to really, like, they had the time to write down to me that I'm delusional or something like that and whatever. And it was just kind of crazy to me. I was like, oh, now I know I'm on the right track, because that's what happens. The negative energy, the opponent energy always tries to come in and steal the light when the great light revelation of great light is available. It's just the law of spirituality. No, it's actually like a Kabbalistic concept, kind of, sort of. And it was actually also funny, I just tweeted before I started doing this reading how, people who benefit from you not knowing your worth, will always try for you to stay in the dark about your true worth. Because if someone can benefit from you giving up your power, like imagine you're this great tiger or lion, who doesn't know that you're this great tiger or lion? You just think you're a little kitten, and this is how someone can easily tame you without even the cage. Like somebody, if you just don't really know your worth, what you're capable of, what you can do in life, if you don't see yourself clearly with self-awareness, this is really the time, an opportunity for those who want to use you and abuse you to put yourself in places where you will be giving your power away, whether they are going to be using you, using your gifts and services or whatever it is for free, or just constantly convincing you that you belong places lower than the places you are meant to rise to. It's always going to be this energy, because they have, in a way, this personal benefit from you not seeing your worth, because they don't want to see you rise. And I think that as you are starting to align with your true north, as you are aligning with your true destiny, as you are setting your sets high on, the sky's the limit type of thing, there are people and there are energies out there, and you should not be afraid of them. It's just being aware and knowing that this is only a confirmation, that you're on the right track. Because when someone sees you as a triggering power, when we are scared of somebody's power, this is when we try to make this person to give their power away, because that's when it suits us. We want this person to fail. We want this person to not see their worth. We want this person to just be lost and just keep, maybe sacrificing their light and their life for the sake of us, while we're just using and abusing. And I'm not saying we are doing that, but you know what I mean. Like someone is doing that. But I feel like use any kind of fire thrown at you, if indeed there will be like this. I think it's more just an energy, is an opportunity and a confirmation to know you're on the right freaking track. So let's go. Let's see what else. I'm sorry, I have to get, oh my god, I have to like get a new setup now again. I don't know. It's always some technological issue. Look at this. We have here the Ten of Swords, because it's interesting how this card, wow, they are all like kind of compass. It's almost like you're finally getting right clarity about your direction, all the straight lines. You finally can see where is right, where is left, where is north, where is south, where is west, southwest, whatever. It's interesting because with the Ten of Swords, you've accepted that, there are certain things that just over and they're over and it's over. And it's like over for good. You've weighted the pros and the cons of everything. This might be the process that started for you a while back. I'm seeing for some of you even like in September, October time. And I feel like by the time it is September, October time of this year, you will be in a space where none of those energies that try to bring you down are even going to have any access to you. Because they say, right, in order to bring someone down, you have to be able to reach them first. And those energies have been trying to bring you down. They already cannot reach you. They never could really. Maybe it was just an illusion of some kind of proximity, almost like people you would never end up in the same rooms with took advantage of maybe you not knowing truly your space in this world, and tried to almost like leech of your energy or of your gifts, abilities, or your talents, or your love, or your care, or your unconditional desire to help others. And now that it's over, your heart was a little broken by a situation, but at the same time, I'm seeing something like they showed me a symbol of a lightning. Lightning strikes, and the same lightning, almost like your heart previously has been broken, sort of like at the speed of lightning. I don't know what the fuck it means. Sorry, but like as your heart was broken before, now at the speed of lightning, your heart heals and you just know the right direction for yourself to go. And mark my words, by the time it's going to be, like you already have this great freedom, I feel like, on the way to it, but by the time it's going to be Sun in Libra, I think it's September-ish of next year, like October-ish, like, and I'm using different calendar, not the tropical, but the Kabbalistic lunar calendar. So by the time basically it happens, none of this is going to matter anymore. So just keep going. Let's see what else. Look at this, Nine of Swords. And it's almost like Mars and Cancer might have also kind of helped you let out the energies that's been stuck inside your heart for a while. It's time to rise. I think that a lot of you have disconnected from your emotions in the past. Like, you might have had to just put yourself in that survival mode where you cannot let yourself feel. You just have to go and go because you have no choice. You cannot, like, I don't know, it's funny. Eminem's lyric, success is my only option, something like failure is now, was it like 8 Mile soundtrack? I love that movie, by the way, my favorite classic movie. Like that kind of approach where you just know that failure is not an option. Fear is also not an option. And it's almost like this is Mars and Cancer energy, but at the same time with this Mars particularly, I'm getting that, I'm seeing, it's interesting, I never really see sidereal when I do my readings because I use tropical and Kabbalistic astrology, but they're showing me, what is that tier of Shiva or tier there is a nakshatra, I think, is it Ardra? I forgot which one it is, but there is a nakshatra in the Vedic sidereal which talks about the tier. I think it's somewhere in Gemini, in sidereal Gemini, which would be, I don't know, I'm gonna get lost right now if I'm trying to basically convert that. But what I'm seeing here is after a long time of clarity, a long time of lacking clarity, you're finding the clarity. You're finally getting in touch with your emotions again. You are understanding the totality of your situations, where you've been, where you are, where you're going. There are some anxieties, I feel like, and some fears still where you just don't know. Like, it's almost like you finally escaped some place, whether it was work or relationship. And again, there's been a collective energy for a while if you've been following my channel. So I don't know, for each it's their own. For somebody it's about work, for somebody it's about relationship. But you finally escaped that place that gave you so little but took so much from you and took your freedom away, which is the most important. And now it's almost like you broke free, you escaped, and you still see people who are still there in that space that you ran away from. And part of you doesn't even want to look back because, it's like you're still in this shock that you've made it. You got yourself out of the place you never thought you'll get out from. And I know it sounds kind of freaking dark, but I think that's how your soul been feeling, your spirit been in this very dark place. And again, you might have had the physical comforts of having a nice paycheck, or I don't know, there might have been a physical illusion of how things were not so bad and there's so much to be grateful for, and maybe there was something to be grateful for. But I feel like if you were to be very honest with yourself, you felt so lost and you felt so, like almost kind of, I'm almost getting like the people and the energies has been trying to convince you that you're worthless and that this is all you're ever gonna get. They almost succeeded. It's almost like it took a while for you to turn around, wake up and say, no, I belong places better than this. I can do better than this, and I will do better than this. Watch me. But let's see what else. I can go for a while with this conversation. Interesting. Oh my God. Look at this. We have the Emperor and the Fool. The Emperor and the Fool. Well, let's talk about this. With the Fool card, this is obviously a wild card of the deck. Pretty wild, especially in this, deck. And it's kind of funny to be, because here this Fool in particular has this tiger next to him. He has, of course, letter Aleph is here. He has this, he has like, there's a lot of symbolism here. A crocodile, a dove, a butterfly here. He has water and fire. There is all this little zodiac signs, which kind of look like coins, I'm getting what it is for you. Okay, let's just go back to reality a little bit. For you, it's all about starting a new journey that's going to bring you a lot more prosperity and fulfillment than what you've known before. I think you might have like a masculine figure in your life, be a father, could be a husband, could be a male figure that it's almost like they know that there's a lot you still have to learn, but they are willing to give you a chance simply because they are a noble figure, and they are someone who has the power to, I don't know, this is kind of, these cards are a bit trippy, so when I, depending which cards I'm using, I might get a little trippy myself. But this is a trippy person, could be an Aries, by the way, strong Aries energy. Could have year of a tiger in their chart. Let's see what else. Year of a sheep. Not in a bad way like sheep, but like sheep is actually a year of pig and dog, even I'm seeing here too. But regardless, I feel like whoever the Emperor person is, they somehow, they are very noble. Like, I don't know why word noble comes in. And this is the person who, for whatever reason, they can influence your destiny in an amazing and great way. And this doesn't have to be romantic, by the way. It could be just like literally a benefactor figure of some sort who, imagine like you've accepted that it's fine that people only come to destroy you and make your life worse. And imagine the karmic retribution, so to say. Can you say that? Karmic retribution or karmic payback of where there's been so many people who've been taken from you endlessly and hurting you so much. And now universe gives you, pays you back all that energy with compounding, interest in the form of a person who's literally, is different and is willing to help you start something new in your life. Because, in a way, I think in life, most of the time, I would say, sometimes you think something is so unfair, but then, like things make sense. Something terrible happens, but then something good comes along and you see that actually, there is cosmic justice. All right, let's see what else. Anything else you need to know here, my dear Scorpios? Well, if you look at this, the sun could also have Leo in their chart. Yeah, definitely some kind of very masculine energy. Could be a little older, could be a little younger than you. The age is not important. I'm getting that it's, pay attention to soul connections entering your life right now. Especially now, the summer and even Leo season, even Gemini season, because this two babies kind of look like twins. Sun in Gemini is important time. It's really because I'm almost getting that the higher power out there is trying to show you that you've learned the struggle. Now learn how to strive. Forget what the struggle is. Some of you will be, and actually I was talking about this morning, but I feel like some of you will be releasing the protective identities you've created just to survive in this world, because you no longer have to survive. You can start a life where you're striving, where you are experiencing incredible things that maybe used to be only reachable to you via your dreams, but now your dreams are becoming reality, and that identity you've created just to survive in this world is no longer needed. This is truly, your soul, also like guardians are helping you. Let's see, we have the Three of Swords with the moon over here. You know what it is? I'm getting that there are certain things from the past that still don't make any sense to you and you're still struggling to understand. But with Jupiter and Pisces that we have now, is becoming easier to forgive, also to move on quickly. I'm seeing that even if someone or something disappoints you at this point, you move on rather quickly, because you just know that life's too short to, and you can live till 200 years and it's still not so much, but like it's anytime, it's basically, let me rephrase it, like it's too stupid to waste time on what could have been. Well, there's so many opportunities to squeeze. You will be finding yourself in places where there's a lot of opportunities you can squeeze. Squeeze, I'm hearing. Let's see what else. What about love for Scorpios? We have here, interesting, the moon came up again. For some of you, this is the beginning of some kind of mysterious connection. And don't click off this video right away, because some of you, of course, I heard it was funny. Somebody in the comments on one video I was recently watching wrote something like, I'd rather hear that I have CV, the thing that should not be named, rather than I hear divine timing from a tarot reader one more time. So I'm not here to tell you some kind of divine timing or whatever, but I'm getting that there is some kind of connection where you might meet a person you've known in a past life, and there's going to be that longing and recognition. Let's see a little bit more, because the moon here doesn't tell me much. What else? Look at the strength. Yeah, could have Leo in their chart. Jesus Christ, Scorpios don't get a break from Leos, but could be a Leo. Infinity symbol could be important symbol. They could have Leo rising, Leo sun, Leo moon, important Leo in their chart. A person very, I feel like, fiery, feisty, powerful, to strong personality, strong ego, but it's almost like with you they become this very soft version of themselves because you have some kind of code, the codes, so to say, to almost like not tame them really, but almost like they focus on protecting you because they see you as this beautiful, pure being. And this is the person who wants to protect. I don't know, I'm not sure, like also if you haven't met anyone yet, time between Cancer season and Sun season will be very potent because I'm just seeing this in the cards. Look at this Ace of Cups. Yeah, there is new love. If it's not here yet, I feel like it's on the way. I feel like this new love that you will experience will make you believe in, okay, that's gotta sound really a little bit too much for some of you, but I heard this right now. This new love you'll meet will make you believe in God again. And again, I know that for some of you it might not make sense, but I feel like some of you have lost your faith in higher power. You almost felt like God and or whatever you call the higher power, like, has led you astray so many times before, and you sometimes wonder, like, where have you been? Have you been really watching over me? Why did you have to put me through so much heartbreak? And I'm getting that the love that you will experience, for a lot of you, there will be some kind of salvation. Oh my God, sounds like insane. But like there's going to be some kind of salvation element to it where you will feel like you are being redeemed. And it's almost like you will believe in God and high power again. You will be so swept away by this feeling where the walls you've built around your heart for such long time, and you thought you'll never be able to release these walls because it's just like you don't even know how to feel anymore. Your heart been broken so many times. You just have these scars, and that's all that's left over your heart. But somehow this love is gonna allow you just to release all these walls and release all the scars and just heal and feel again. And it's all gonna happen so fast that it's almost going to be, well, not divine timing, but some kind of divine miracle. It's miraculous. I feel like God in your life is going to reveal himself, so to say, through the person you will be meeting or you will be with. It's almost like it was hard to believe that this kind of love will ever be possible for you. You don't expect much good. Some of you just made peace with it. You have to be focused on your leveling up and career. And here this kind of love arrives. It's like the love that saves you. Wow, so beautiful. You will feel very inspired when you'll meet this person. You will feel like you want to write poetry again and dance. You know, if you've ever seen the movie, one of my favorite quotes from the movie, I maybe mentioned it again in my previous videos, from the movie Meet Joe Black, where Anthony Hopkins' character says, I want you to get swept away, I want you to levitate, I want you to something, dance like a dervish, be deliriously happy, or at least leave yourself open to be something like that. I forgot the exact quote, but that's the feeling that I get. That's the feeling that you thought you'll never feel again. You have the King of Swords. The person could have also some air in their chart. Let's see a little more. The Star, maybe Aquarian rising could be. But there is definitely someone who has a bit of mysterious energy in them, and this person comes in and they just that star, almost like you say that you would never put anyone on a pedestal, and I don't want you by any means to put anyone on a pedestal, but there is just something beautiful about this person's energy where they almost, I don't know, that's gonna be another crazy reference, but you know how in the Lord of the Rings, right, what was he, Aragorn, whoever was the real king in the end, you know how when he was kind of like hiding, right, because this kind of reminds me of him, when he was like hiding, when he was not yet revealed that he was like this king to come, right, like he was hidden, so to say. I don't know where they're taking me with this, oh my God, but it's like something about this person very hidden and concealed, but when they reveal themselves, the star, the healing light of the star just starts shining so bright, and it's like nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop this love. Nothing can stop this healing that you are going to receive. Nothing can stop your new destiny from manifesting itself. And I want you guys, if you watch this video, to pause for a second and just tell yourself how grateful you are for this experience, because you're safe to experience this. You're safe to share. You're safe to share your dreams with this world. Stop being afraid that there is some kind of evil eye or negative energy that's going to get you. All of this energy is nothing. It's annulled. It's voided. There is nobody's evil eye or negative views towards you, or negative energy towards you, or any kind of jealousy towards you, or any negative experiences you've had, or toxic people that can't reach you anymore. I feel like something just miraculous happened with your energy, and is happening now, where you just, because you are so connected to your true north right now, this is a place where you are led, so to say, by God's hands, literally, and no toxicity can reach you. Because no matter how much evil eye anyone has, no matter how much anyone calls you delusional, no matter how much anyone hates you, what God creates, no human can break. And you will be, it's weird because I never get super religious in my reads, but I'm getting that through next experiences and next chapter of your life, you will know more than ever how the presence of God in your life is more real than ever. And it's almost like your faith was tested in this last chapter of your life, where there was so many setbacks and so many difficult experiences, and you still kept your faith. Even if you've given up, you still kept it. You still believed in a higher power after all. And now, because you didn't give up, you passed all these tests, the glory, the full glory is about to be revealed to you. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end this reading. I'm going to take this to the extended to take a look at everything deeper. Link to the extended is going to be down below. All the other information is also down below. I love you guys. Talk soon. Bye.